generations, The Wizard of Oz created a warm glow in anyone who saw it. Ever since Judy Garland's 1939 movie won 2 Oscars, charming the first of millions. With characters as strong as the Wicked Witch of the West, guaranteed a place in memory for a lifetime. Now, after years of sellouts on Broadway, Stephen Schwartz's hit musical Wicked is heading our way. As Letitia Gibson reports, the prequel to The Yellow Brick Road seems destined to run for years.
Oh my gosh, it's so exciting.
Purely natural.
What was the question?
These are the people taking Australia to the land of Oz.
What the audience sees is just going to be sheer wonderment.
This explains a lot more about, why there is the Emerald City and why the Yellow Brick Road, why the Scarecrow and why the Tin Man. It all comes to fruition and you find out.
There is a political undercurrent in this show. Deals with minority groups and speaking up for others who can't speak up for themselves.
Wicked is the untold story of Glinda the Good and Elphaba, the Wicked Witch of the West.
At the start of the show, we hate each other. There is a general loathing between the two characters, and there's a magical moment in Act 1 where something happens between the two of them and they connect as friends.
Because I knew you, I have been changed for good.
More than 2,000 people auditioned for the 32 spots on the cast. Perth's Lucy Durack and first-time mum Amanda Harrison from Sydney scoring the lead and transforming their lives.
While you ladies are known in the industry, you're not yet household names. Do you think that's why they chose you for these roles?
I think so, because I know that they were looking for unknowns. So I think it helped us in the end to be that way.
Yeah, I think they want the audiences to think that we are Elphaba and Glinda as opposed to some megastar.
For once, being vertically challenged has worked in my favour. So a good thing has come out of it.
Some faces you might recognise. Australian Idol's Rob Mills and Anthony Kalia making their big stage debuts.
I saw it in London about 2 years ago, which is where I rang my manager the next day and said, I need to get this audition. When it comes to Australia, please get me an audition.
Someone said to me the other day, what is it with these, the just one name, Phantom, the Wizard, and I thought, well, I'm sort of aiming to be Madonna in the end, basically.
After 2,500 shows as the Phantom, Rob Guest is now the Wizard of Oz. And Maggie Kirkpatrick, formerly known as the Freak from Prisoner, is Madame Morrible, the head mistress of Shiz University.
Madam Morrible, I have thrillifying news.
Her relationship with Elphaba becomes quite apparent very early in the piece when she discovers that Elphaba has the most extraordinary magic powers that even Elphaba doesn't realise she has.
Wicked has already weaved its magic overseas. The Broadway show has an 8-month waiting list, with each performance over the past 4 years a sellout. It's won 15 major awards, including a Grammy, and has set a record in Australian musical history, sales topping $2.3 million in just 3 hours. With opening night just weeks away, the crews are preparing the stage to replicate the Broadway set down to the last detail. A hovering dragon with a wingspan of a Cessna 172, 70 wigs made out of human hair, and around 400 costumes.
It opens in July and already has advanced sales of $6 million. When we come back, a fatal mystery on the Great Barrier Reef.